Hello everyone, Locust Storm here. Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Okay, looks like we got an update real quick, so let's do that. There we are. Alright, yes, thank you for the currency. Can I get out of here, please? There we go. Alright. So last time, which was a while ago, we took on the Vendread archetype, I believe. Oh no, we took on the holiday-themed Ghost Trick and Starry Dragon archetypes, that's right. Alright. So now we're taking on some new archetypes. Starting with Mutant, which I've never heard of. Well, this will be interesting. Okay, looks like we got 2 stories, and then we play. What do we got? Mutant Mutation. Redundant? Much redundant? Many mysteries fill the universe and the unknown and the powers they possess. Sometimes marveled and feared as a miracle or magic, humanity has embarked on an insatiable quest for knowledge, and with science and technology have revealed many secrets. True. But the mysteries of this world never cease, and one of the new mysteries comes crashing down to this planet. Following extraterrestrial object observed, available personnel must head to the predicted fall site and investigate unidentified object. Roger, we're heading over now. The unidentified object that fell in a field, could this be the first contact with another planet? To unravel this enigmatic entity, experts in various fields from around the world convened. Not long after, the investigation team covered the site with a temporary dome and began the observation of the object. This is part of the eye. It has rigid parts that are hard as steel and soft parts that feel like human organs. Although these differences in material is likely to be organic matter, can this be considered a sentient being? As time passed and various investigations have been made, this creature was found to have strange properties not found on this planet. By unraveling the ecology of this organism, they may gain some new insight about it. Humans call the object Mutant, and established a special research institute, Mutant Evolution Lab. There they proceeded with their investigations. Well, judging by the artwork of the cards that we've seen so far, I'm sure this goes perfectly well up to plan. At Mutant Evolution Lab, various studies are being conducted day and night in order to make precise observations. Where are all these samples coming from? We only had one object. The first breakthrough came when they succeeded in culturing the mutant with the advanced analysis of biological structures. Now they've managed multiple mutants, cultured from the first specimen. In this way, various mutants were created by humans. While they have individual differences, clarifications of their shared properties, characteristics, etc. was put in progress. Look, they're moving as if they're responding to each other. Is it the mutants' method of communicating with each other? So far, the dialogue between mutants and humans has not been established. But the way mutants seemingly react with each other through sensitization? Is that a word? Was observed many times during their experiments. In order to unravel the biology of this organism, they will take every possible measure and repeat the trial. Currently, the Institute's most notable discovery about the characteristic of the mutant's evolution. In the course of their research, mutants were exposed to various organisms and substances. There are many instances that yielded no response, some however caused a reflexive behavior that caused them to rapidly evolve. In the most recent case, it happened when they came in contact with a crystal impregnated with dense energy. It had absorbed the crystal and its body surface hardened. It even displayed a state of overdrive, amplifying and releasing the captured energy. The Institute's defense system managed to quell it, but if evolution continues, the possibility of the situation getting out of hand cannot be ruled out. Some researchers have complained about the dangers of the research. If another major reflexive reaction occurs again, there's no certainty that we can control this organism. We should stop the research now. If we go any longer, our research could destroy humanity. But the want unravel... Okay, I think they're missing a word there. But the want unravel the hidden mysteries and to know everything about the creature drowned those voices and the study was continued. However, no one could have suspected the danger of what is about to become a reality shortly after. Oh dear. Well, practice time. Let's see what this deck is all about. Of course, we're going second. Oh, here's a new background. Okay, what makes a mutant deck unique? Level 4 or lower mutant monsters have the effect of tributing themselves and banishing cards of a determined type from their hand or elsewhere to summon a level 8 mutant monster. Special summoning mutants in response to opponent's tactics will bring you closer to victory. Okay, I see. So you can tribute. So depending on what type of card you tribute using a low-level monster, that determines what high-level monster you end up with. I see. So what's the difference in the low-level ones then, if they all have this effect? Use the effect of Mutant SD46 to your advantage and win the duel. Try summoning it. Okay, well first I want to read what these say. So, Mutant M5. If this card's normal or special summon, add a mutant from your deck to your hand, except this card. You can tribute this card, then banish one card from your hand or field. Special summon one monster from your hand or deck, depending on the banished card. Monster, make Mutant Beast. Spell, make Mutant Mist. Trap, make Mutant Arsenal. You can only use each effect once per turn. Actually, just going very quickly through. Okay, so both. Okay, so the special summons from the hand or deck are the same, no matter which low-level monster does the thing. It's just the it's just the card that you banish that makes the difference. What does SD46 do? Normal special summon, add a mutant spell trap from your deck to your hand. Tribute this card, banish, blah blah blah, and then okay. Now what does this thing do? Also, I noticed these things are psychic, not fiend. That's interesting. Okay, so GB88. During your opponent's main phase, if Mutant Evolution Lab is in your field zone, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, tribute this card. Then banish one card from your hand or field. Special summon one level 8 mutant monster that is banished or in your graveyard. Okay, so that's recursion. I have to say, the fact that we're constantly going down in card advantage does not fill me with a great amount of optimism. Mutant Fusion. Okay, so we got a bunch of mutant cards. Use Mutant Evolution Lab. Okay, so what does Mutant Fusion do? Fusion summon a Mutant Fusion monster from your archetype by banishing fusion materials from your hand or field. If your opponent has activated a card or effect this turn, you can use up to one monster each from your deck and graveyard as fusion material. Not the best fusion card, but not the worst either, I suppose. Alright, so now we're going to summon a monster from our deck. Okay, so Mutant Beast comes out. Cannot be special summoned except with the effect of a mutant card. Okay, well that's not very helpful. Your opponent can't target this card with monster effects. You can use each of the following effects once per turn. When your opponent activates a spell card from their hand, banish a card from your hand or field, negate the activation and banish it. Not the best cost, but still good effect overall. If this card is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can target a banished mutant trap cards and add it to your hand. All the traps are really good, that's not very inspiring. Alright, so now we're going to play Mutant Fusion. And we're going to summon this thing. Mutant Synthesis. 2 mutant monsters with different attributes. If this card is fusion summoned, you can target a card on the field and destroy it. Well, that's how we're going to win this practice duel. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can activate this effect. For the rest of this turn, this face-up card is unaffected By the effects of opponent's cards of the same type as that card. If this fusion summoned card you control is destroyed by the opponent's card, add a banished mutant card from your deck to your hand. Okay, so now I activate your effect and I blow up a card. And booyah! Alright, I'm not gonna lie, this deck does not seem very impressive to me. But we shall see. Here we go. Cypher Gear Gamma. Well, this is a bricky hand if I've ever seen one. Okay, well, activating the field spell, I can't get this first effect off. Legitimately, I think my best bet is to just not do anything. I don't have any good plays to do. Okay then, this is going swimmingly. Unless I get a really good draw here, I'm just gonna start over. Yeah, okay. We're starting over. This is not winnable. Please give me a usable hand this time. Are you serious? Can I get a hand that doesn't suck, please? I don't think that's too much to ask for. Like, look at this. I can't do anything. At Foolish Burial, do I even want to mill anything? Does that help me at all? Well, let's try it. I'm gonna restart again. I can't do anything. Okay, this is at least workable. You summon it. Strange Psychic Witch. Okay, well this is a clunky hand if I've ever seen one. Okay, here's what I think we will do. Summon you, activate your effect. I'm gonna add a trap card. let's take this one. Okay, activate your effect. Banish this. Okay, and then we'll play Gold Sarcophagus. Give me the fusion spell, please. Sorry, what does that do? What does your card just do? This card is destroyed into the graveyard, banish the psychic monster with 2,000 health stack from your deck. During the next demo phase, if this card is in the graveyard, special summon that card. Okay. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can banish a card from your hand on your field. Target one monster on the field, banish it. Well, that would banish this card. That's not helpful. Alright, draw. Mutant Evolution Lab. This card is activated. Special summon a mutant from your hand or that's banished. Mutant monsters gain attack. Mutant monsters I control gain 100 attack for each banished card with different names. Okay, let's activate this. Okay, now I got a monster to my hand. No point in adding the level 8 ones, because they just get summoned from the deck anyway. What do you do, mutant? Okay, if you control a mutant card, special summon this from your hand. You can contribute this card, banish a mutant from your hand or deck, special summon a monster from your hand or deck, based on the banished card, but lose life points equal to that special summon monster's attack. Okay, so it's an easier way to actually summon the stronger mutants, but I get punished for it. How delightful. Okay, so I can tribute you. Okay, so the one I'm gonna banish is probably this one. And then I take 2,400 damage. But now I can take out your monsters. Okay. Let's hope if my opponent bricks, I might be able to win next turn. Okay, so now I got Mutant Fusion. So, what are the requirements for that monster again? I don't quite remember. Oh, there's multiple of them. 3 level 8 or higher mutants. Okay, well that's never coming out. Let's go with Synthesis and win this game. 2 mutant monsters with different attributes. Okay, so you're water, you're water. All the level 4 ones are water. Seriously. Okay, well that just doesn't help things. You know what, it's fine. It's fine. Activate effect. Pop this card. And with this, we deal just not quite enough damage. But we can fix that. I'm actually curious what the spell mutant looks like. Let's try that card. Oh, not this one. What do you do? You can only special summon a mutant card. Opponent can't target this card with spell effects. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. When your opponent activates a trap card or effect, you can banish one card from your hand or field, draw 2 cards. That is not terribly amazing, to be honest. If this card is resistant to destroy opponent's card, target a banished mutant, add it to your hand. Alright, well I think we've had enough. Oh! I think this was the clunkiest deck we've used so far. Genuinely, it took 3 resets just to clear. Well, let's see how the story ends. Does humanity get wiped out? One day at Mutant Evolution Lab, alarms rang out in a shrill tone. What the heck have they made this time? The first report was that the mutant destroyed the incubator of its own volition, and other individuals were following suit. The mutants that escaped from their incubators began to absorb a variety of things in the Institute and have begun to evolve rapidly. Some absorbed the animals that were quarantined in different sectors and evolved into a beast-like form. Some developed a mechanized form with robot arms or incubators from absorbing parts of the lab's equipment. The next report stated that the defense systems were compromised and it was deemed impossible to contain them within the laboratory. In addition, all staff members were notified to promptly evacuate and abandon the facility. The fruit of our labor, that's why I said it was dangerous. What a great day to be able to witness with my own eyes the moment of evolution that shouldn't have happened on this planetary system. Yeah, we're all gonna die. I'm so happy about it. Hurry up and close the shutters. Don't trail behind. The workers made a desperate attempt to escape from the lab as the mutants continued to evolve and destroy to the point that they could only be described as an outbreak. In the meanwhile, the evolution of the mutant was just entering its next phase. The mutants started to absorb one another, consolidating all that was gained from their evolutionary processes. Soon it begins to transform itself into a more gigantic life form. Eventually, the mutant destroyed and grew to a size that exceeded the laboratory they were confined within. Is there no longer any way for the humans to do anything about this newborn gargantuan life form? Although there are many mysteries left unanswered about the mutant, but at the very least we can conclude that encouraging its evolution is extremely dangerous. I hereby leave these records of our research in hopes that it will be beneficial to mankind. Godspeed to the rest of humanity. And sorry for creating this massive terror you have to deal with. Yeah, so I'm gonna go on a limb and say this deck was never good. I don't know when it came out, of course, but it just seems I mean, you saw me brick twice in a row. And not to mention, the plays themselves aren't even that amazing. There's no real negates or anything. But anyway. Ooh. I'm looking forward to next episode for sure. But anyway. Let's take on Rikka Fairies. This is another deck I don't know anything about. The Rikka Fairies descend. Or Rikka. Rikka? I don't know. Like fluttering petals floating in the wind, they dance. Like floating petals flowing on a gentle breeze, they fly. From the chilling sky, the night falls. Snow and ice cover this vast land and color the world white. Though destined to pass and fade, their beauty persists. Are they snowflakes? They fall upon all, even on the flowers that burrow out of sight. Even as winter approaches, these flowers still bloom, strong and proud. The icy shard on the flower's petal begins as a droplet. The droplet soon blooms into a brilliant crystal of white, ever so beautifully. I think you mean ever so beautiful, whatever. Those who dwell in flowers and are born from blossoms are the Rikka Fairies. As colorful as the flowers that decorate the world, the fairies take on many forms. They appear as fair maidens with gorgeous parasols in hand. The secret of these snow flowers remains under wraps. Okay then. Weird origin story, but nothing unheard of, I suppose. We're starting to figure out how they play now. Oh, we got a snowy background. Okay, what makes the Rikka deck unique? This deck features an effect that is triggered by tributing itself or other plant-type monsters, and multiple monsters with effects that are triggered by other monsters being tributed. In particular, Teardrop the Rikka Queen has an effect that tributes you or your opponent's monsters, and has an effect triggered when a monster has been tributed. This monster serves as the centerpiece of the Rikka deck. Okay, so Teardrop really matters. Also, with effects that change a monster's combination and levels, you can make rank 4, 6, or 8 Xyz summons. Okay. Here we go. Use the effect of Rikka monsters in your hand to your advantage and win the duel this turn. Try summoning Rikka Petal. So what are you doing? Your main phase, take a Rikka monster from your deck except Rikka Petal, either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. You can't special summon it for the rest of the turn except plant monsters. During your opponent's end phase, while this card is in your graveyard, if you control all monsters or if they're all plants, you can special summon this card. Okay, and what does Erica do? When an attack is declared involving another plant monster you control, you can tribute this card from your hand or field. The monster you control gains 1,000 attack and defense. Okay, so it's Collude the Moon Shadow, basically. If a plant monster you control is tributed while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. So this is just tribute fodder, basically. Alright. Activate Rikka Petal's effect. Okay. We're gonna add Snowdrop, the Rikka Fairy, to our hand. Okay, so what does Snowdrop do? Snowdrop the Rikka Fairy. You can tribute a plant monster, special summon this card, and another plant monster from your hand. You can only special summon plants this turn. If you target a plant you control, all plants you control become that monster's level until the end of this turn. Okay, so this is the Xyz maker. Alright, so Petal goes to the graveyard. We're summoning Yugioh. Alright, activate your effect. Okay, so Teardrop is their extra deck card. What do you do, miss? 2 level 8s. You can attach a material from this card, target a monster on the field, tribute it. This is a quick effect if this card has a plant monster as material, which it probably would. You can only use this effect of Teardrop the Rikka Queen once per turn. Each time a monster is tributed, this card gains 200 attack for each until the end of the turn. You don't even get to keep the attack. Lame. Well, I got it though. We're gonna attach, tribute you, and then due to your effect you gain some stats, and then we beat my opponent to death. Kaboom! Alright, time for a proper duel. Let's hope it goes smoother than the last batch we did. Oh, here we go. Oh, Evil Thorn. Tribute this card, summon 2 Evil Thorns from your deck. Okay. What does this do? Rikka Glamour. When you activate this card, you can also tribute a Rikka Plant monster. Add a Rikka Plant from your deck to your hand. If you tributed a monster, add another one with the same level but a different name. Okay. This card is very underwhelming. Tribute this card just to reduce monster levels. You usually want to get to higher ones. During the end phase, it's a graveyard, gets attributed to this turn, special summon this card. This. Alright. During your main phase, take a Rikka monster from your deck, either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. You can't special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, except plant monsters. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, let's take a quick look here. Give me something with decent stats. Let's go with this one. Okay, activate effect. Tribute you. Put you in defense mode. And now search a card. And I don't know what any of these do, so give me a sec to read them. So Rikka Glamour, we know what that does. That's a double search spell. Rikka Flurries. Rikka monster you control is tributed except during the damage step. You can make your opponent tribute a monster they control. You can only use this effect once per turn. Once per turn during your opponent's end phase, if you control a non-plant monster, blow up this card. What the? Okay, the field spell, Rikka Conkin. If you control a Rikka monster, you can set a Rikka spell trap directly from your deck to your spell trap zone. Also, you cannot special summon monsters the rest of your turn except plant monsters. You can only do this once per turn. Once per turn, if you attribute a plant monster to activate a Rikka card or effect, you can attribute any face-up monster your opponent controls even though you don't control it. Okay, that seems good. Okay, I think we're going with the field spell. Which will activate. Activate effect. So... Let's see, target a face-up monster your opponent controls. Also, you can tribute one plant monster. Players cannot activate that face-up monster's effects this turn. If you tributed a monster when you activated this card, take control of that monster until the end phase, and it becomes a plant monster until the end phase. That's not amazing. Activate this card, you can also tribute a plant monster. Special summon a Rikka monster from your graveyard in defense mode. If you tributed a monster, special summon another monster from your graveyard. I'll put this card down. I think I'll end my turn here and see what my opponent does. Okay, I did not expect this to show up. Lord Poison. No. Oh, really? You're gonna summon the same monster I have? Now you added Rikka Glamour to your hand, and now you activate Rikka Glamour. Well, you've already normal summoned, so I'm not sure what else you're gonna do. Okay, that was it. Yes, I'm gonna use Rikka Petal's effect. Let's bring you back from the grave. Actually, I think the first thing I'll do is I'll activate your effect. Yeah, let's add this to my hand, so I can special summon it. Alright, so let's activate your effect. Special summon you. Then tribute both of these cards to summon you. Nope. Oh, jeez, look at all this random stuff I have. Oh, Longfire Blossom. Let's add you to the hand. Alright, so I contribute a plant monster to special summon this card and one other monster from my hand. So I could use this to special summon you. What level? You're level 9? Why are you level 9? It's so awkward. So I contribute summon this lady to summon you. And then summon you at the same time. Yeah. Actually, let's activate this first. That was not what I had in mind. Oh, I'll tribute your monster. I forgot to add my field spell up. Okay, so now I add 2 monsters to my hand. Let's add you to my hand. And I guess I have to get a second one of these. Okay. But now, we'll use Snowdrop's effect to tribute this one. No, I don't want to use my trap. And we will special summon this as well. In defense mode. Okay, battle time. Finally. You contribute a plant monster, special summon a Rikka from your graveyard. You don't have anything to tribute. You're gonna tribute my monster? Okay, well you can't attack, but you can. Oh, really? You can play attacking. Okay, well, so much for my great damage combo. You know what? That's okay. My opponent doesn't seem to have much going for him anyway. Oh, jeez. Of course, you had Snowdrop. Now Snowdrop tributes that, it summons itself and another monster. Evil Thorn? Oh, now you're gonna resurrect her, and now you're gonna make both of them level 8. Then you're gonna Xyz summon. Okay, maybe not. What? Okay, you make them all level 4. Where is this going? Oh, really? Okay. Bit of a weird combo there, but I will give you props. It ended somewhere. Yeah, let's activate this. No, I won't do that. Okay. Let's activate this effect here. Let's put this card into play. And flip it over. Rikka monster is attributed except during the damage step. You can make your opponent tribute a monster they control. Okay, let me check my extra deck real quick. Because I think I know what I want to do. But, still, let's be sure here. Yeah, if I summon Teardrop the Rikka Queen, I can tribute his Queen of the Night. Just get rid of it. And then we can just beat over all these other monsters. But first... What? What the frick happened? Why is it now my opponent's turn? I guess I'll add this. Okay, I got real scared for a moment there. Oh, my opponent was deciding if they wanted to react. I see. Okay, we'll activate effect. Select the monster, this one. I do not want to turn everyone level 1. I misread the effect again. And I can't reuse the effect at all either. Great. Well. Let's just take the hit and roll with it. Ah. There. Now I got rid of your monster anyway. What else do you have to interact with? Man, this is a real slog of a game right here. Granted, I messed up at one point, but still. Now Rikka Petal's gonna activate, he's gonna search another card, and then he's gonna summon it, and then blah 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 blah. It might be me, but my opponent really seems to be getting stuck during this game. Seriously? Well, I don't know why you bothered to blow up Rikka Petal. I'm just gonna bring it back again. Okay, here we go. Rikka Petal, activate your effect. Give me Rikka Princess. Rikka Princess, please summon yourself. Grace us with your presence. Okay, next up. I don't want to do that. What I want to do is activate effect. Do this correctly this time. There we go. Make everyone level 8. And summon Teardrop. Here we go. Alright. Activate effect. Send Petal to the grave. Tribute this thing. Did that really accomplish much, though? I mean, you negated my effect by sacrificing the monster I was trying to get rid of. I don't really see what the plan there was. Anyway. Let's summon this lady to the field. And go for broke. Boom! Boom! One more time. Kaboom! Alright. Cool, we gained a level. Well, let's see how the story ends. Well, not that we really haven't getting a story. Under the snowy sky, 2 fairies sang a song. Gracefully with their eyes shut, they sang with dignity. Their voices rang with humbleness and love with each verse from their lips. The harmony of their song was cheerful and soft, as if to present the meaning of happiness. The sun glitters in all its splendor upon the garden where the flowers bloom. 2 fairies exchange looks. The hope of the world, born and bred, and the guiding hand that leads the way. A radiance that comforts the uneasy heart, and a hand to support one's burden. Beautiful are those who take hand in hand and give strength to those in need, even against all odds. In the dim flow of time, 2 fairies gracefully dance. With one bold step, their clasped hands are held in trust. Though their steps are modest, their clasped hands are held in longing. With their spinning parasols, they open up the world, creating a path that persists even through sorrow. Swaying and dancing all the while, your soul glistens in colorful shades like a bloom of snow, as it twinkles and sparkles. Oh, can you see the secret of snowflowers in your eyes? Okay, that wasn't really much of a story, to be honest, but interesting nonetheless. Alright, so that was Mutants and Rikka Fairies. Gonna be honest, I don't think either of these decks, just going off my experience with them, were particularly meta or strong. They seem rather limited in their plays. That's okay though. Nothing wrong with having some low tier matches every now and then. That being said, next episode I'm very excited because we get to take on Subterra, which is one of my favorite archetypes. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Looks like we're taking on S-Force 2, which I don't know about. That's okay. So anyway, that's gonna be all for today, everyone. Hope you're all having a good day. Locust Storm, signing out.